Okay, so we hear it all the time, right? AI is changing everything. Our jobs, our world, you name it. But hang on, what about us? I mean, as these machines get smarter and smarter, what is it that actually makes us, as humans, valuable anymore? That's the big question we're going to dig into today.
And this quote, man, it just hits the nail on the head. We're not talking about learning the latest coding language or getting good with some new software. No, no. What the source material we're diving into today suggests is that the most critical skill, the real upskill for the future, is something way more fundamental. It's about what makes you, well, you, your actual identity. All right, so to kick things off, let's talk about this big idea, this kind of comfortable concept that's been thrown around for years whenever AI comes up. I'm talking about the human loop. So, human in the loop, what is that? Well, it's this really reassuring idea that AI will always need a person to check its work, right? For supervision, for that final judgment call, that last sign off. It's been the go-to answer for how we'll all still have jobs in a world full of smart machines. But, and this is a big but, is that idea really built to last? And you know what's so wild? This whole tension isn't even new. Think about the corporate world. We've been getting these mixed signals forever. On one hand, it's be yourself, we want your unique perspective. And then in the next breath, it's yeah, but make sure you blend into the company culture, right? Be authentic, but also conform. It's a total paradox, and it makes it super hard to even figure out what our unique thing is supposed to be in the first place. Okay, and this is where it gets really serious. That safety net we were just talking about, that human loop where we thought we'd always have a seat at the table, well, it's shrinking. And not just a little bit. It's shrinking every single day. The number of things AI can do all by itself with zero human help is just exploding. It's happening way faster than most of us are even realizing. And look, this isn't some sci-fi movie stuff we're talking about for the year 2050. This is happening right now. Just look at the headlines. Every single day you see announcements of layoffs because companies are automating, they're bringing in AI. It's a real urgent thing that's hitting basically every industry you can think of. So all of this forces us to ask a way bigger, much scarier question. If our value isn't just checking a box or supervising a machine, then what the heck is it? What happens to us when that loop we were supposed to be in just disappears? And that question, that brings us right to the heart of what we're talking about today. If the big answer is just be you, then we have to get really clear on what being you actually means when the things we do are being automated away. I mean, seriously, think about it. You've heard this a million times at work, right? Just be authentic, bring your whole self to work. It sounds great, but what does that actually look like when you spend your days staring at a screen, working alongside an AI, and everything you produce is just data? What does being you mean then? And let's get one thing straight. We're not talking about the fluffy stuff here. This isn't about your favorite color, or that brilliant brand idea you had in the shower, or even just the way you talk. Sure, those are parts of your personality, but they're not the core thing. They're not your unique value when an AI can do the task itself. Yeah, okay, so we can get past the really simple tech skills. Like right now, prompt engineering is the big buzzword, the hot new skill everyone's chasing. But the source material we're looking at basically says, hold on a second, that's just another task. It's just another temporary job inside that shrinking loop. So if we look beyond that, then what? So this is it. This is the real question, the one we all have to figure out for ourselves. If you strip away all the tasks that a machine can do, and you go deeper than just your personality quirks, what is left? What is the one thing about you that can't be copied, can't be replaced? What is the core of who you are? And that question leads us to the final, and honestly, the most important idea here. It's about a huge shift in how we think. We have to stop defining our value by what we do and start focusing on who we are. And this is the whole thing right here. Our real value, our true worth. It isn't about being a cog in a machine. It's not about being the person who checks the AI's work or gives the final approval. It's about something we have that exists completely outside of that system, something that no AI workflow could ever touch. So we're going to leave you with this one last thought to chew on. And it's not a tech question at all. It's a deeply, deeply human one. I want you to really think about it. What is the one thing that an AI can never copy from you? Is it your unique combination of life experiences, your empathy, Your consciousness? Your crazy creativity? What is that one thing? Because whatever your answer is, that is where your real lasting value is going to be.